Hola fam bam. Do you like my shirt? It's actually Paul's shirt, but it's cat bus. I wanted to do a video talking about this product that I am buying on Amazon. This is something that I randomly found. I thought it would be interesting to do a video about this because I've been really into getting tattoos lately. Once you get one tattoo, it's like dominoes. I feel like the first tattoo is always the one that you're like, it's gotta be special, it's gotta be meaningful, it's gotta be all these things. And then, I'm not saying other tattoos and the rest aren't that way, but I definitely feel like you get less picky, at least me. I have about a billion things that I want to get done, and I've talked about that in other videos. What I'm getting done this week is actually really, really special, and it kind of came out of the blue. So my tattoo artist, her name is Caitlin, and she works at Ink Snob in Glendale, Arizona. She is phenomenal. She's amazing at what she does. So she is going to be doing my next tattoo. It's really funny because it's like a fate thing. So my next tattoo is going to be the Heart of the Ocean from Titanic. I just love this movie. I love the story. I love the technology behind it, how it pushed film forward with technology, the history. There's just so much about it that I love. So I realized a couple weeks ago, maybe like a month ago, that I was like, you know what, I really want to do the Heart of the Ocean. I think that that's a great way to honor this movie that is so important to me, have it be something that's really beautiful without making it like in a direction that I don't want it to go, because Titanic definitely can have a cheesy factor, and I think that the Heart of the Ocean is really beautiful. I had messaged Caitlin and I was talking to her and I said, you know, I kind of want to do this. And she said that she's always wanted to do the Heart of the Ocean. I was like, oh my god, it's fate. So she was able to get me in the next week, which is crazy. So next week. And I found this stuff on Amazon. The whole point of this video, I found this stuff on Amazon that I want to try out, called Blue Gel. It's supposed to be a lidocaine based numbing gel that is meant for pain relief, essentially. You know, tattoos are painful. I'm really lucky with Caitlin because she's incredibly light-handed, so it's actually not nearly as bad as it can be. I still want to try it out. I'm gonna order it right now on Amazon, and we will see how it is when it comes. Hey guys, so we're just getting ready to go to Caitlin's shop. I'm just waiting for Paul to get in the car because he's always my tattoo companion. But I got it. It's right here. 1 ounce of product, and as you saw, the price is, I think it was like $35. So the amount that you use obviously is going to depend on how big your tattoo is and all of that stuff. I'm just gonna turn this way so you can't see all of the cardboard that I need to bring to a dumpster, because oh, that's a whole nother video I want to do all about PR packages. Oh, I could talk forever about that. We won't do that right now. So I did want to talk about a couple of things with this, just to make sure that any of you just know how it works in case you decide that you want to get it. Above all, I would make sure that your tattoo artist is comfortable using something like this. Some artists are not comfortable using things that they don't know about and that they have never worked with before, so always something to keep in mind. I know that Caitlin will be okay with it because we've talked about it in the past. But something that Paul told me that I didn't realize at first is how this worked. So I thought that it was going to be kind of like if you've ever gotten fillers, or if you've ever gotten like laser treatment on your face, anything like that, they will put a numbing cream on your skin and you wait like a half hour and then the area is numbed. I thought that that's how this worked, and that's not how this worked. The way that the Blue Gel works is that it has to be on broken skin. You have to use it after you've already started tattooing. I guess in my head I was thinking that you could start using this like right when you started your tattoo, so there was zero pain. That's not how it works. This is something that you would use if you get to that point where you just are like, I cannot go on, or maybe before that. I'm gonna go over there right now and I'll keep you posted.
Should be good. It might burn. Usually any like lidocaine products like end up being burny.
A little bit, yeah.
It's just soaking into your pores, and then pretty much it'll stop burning after a minute.
It's not too bad. Very delicate process. It's been on for like 20?
20 what, minutes? No, it's been like 8.
8 minutes?
You ready to see how this works?
Yes.
Here we go.
If I wasn't looking at it, I would not even know that you were doing it. Usually when Caitlin does like halfway, maybe like 3/4 of the way, she does the back team, right? That helps a ton. But this is like, it feels like if someone was holding their phone, if there's like a blanket, and then like another blanket, and then someone's phone on vibrate. I'm about it. I was worried, but that's, oh, that's nice. She was saying to compare it to back team because that's what she has used in the past when we've done tattoos. I would say that this blue gel is a lot stronger because with Bactine, it's definitely a lot less strong and it's a lot less intense, and it definitely feels like a relief, but this is like nothing. You can't feel anything except just the vibration, which is really nice. Oh, it's so beautiful. Sanoderm is another thing that I probably could talk about Sanoderm in this video too. Sanoderm is this nice little wrapping tape thing I have on top of my tattoo right now. Caitlin introduced me to it, but I ended up buying it for myself because it's one of those things where it makes tattoo healing so much easier, it's ridiculous. It completely covers the tattoo and it does this thing called moist healing, which moist is like one of my least favorite words ever, and even saying it just feels like bleh, but it's great because it keeps your tattoo hydrated, the moisture, and it makes it so you can't scratch it. I mean, the way that my this one, my Disney one healed, it had Sanoderm, but there was just a small area on Raja's face that the Sanoderm lifted up, and that's the only area that didn't heal perfectly. It's the only area where like I can actually show you. You can see the stripes on the side of Raja's face, and then the middle whisker is also a little bit uneven. Everywhere else is absolutely perfect because of the Sanoderm. Sanoderm just comes like in a big roll, and then you put it on. I ended up buying some for myself because when you put it on right after that tattoo, your tattoo does something called weeping, which means that all the plasma, blood kind of seeps out and it gets kind of gross, and then that of course affects how well the Sanoderm stays on. So I always like to kind of have it on for the first 24 hours and then put a fresh layer of it on and then leave it on as long as I can, because then you don't have to deal with the itchiness of a tattoo or having to apply lotion. It just is. I can't recommend that enough. But back to talking about the blue gel. The blue gel lasted, I would say, about 30 minutes of complete numbness. So this was completely, couldn't feel anything except the vibration of the tattoo gun. It was awesome. After about 30 minutes, feelings started to come back, but it was kind of like how it feels when Caitlin would use Bactine. So Bactine, I feel like, cuts down the pain to like 50%. This knocked it down to pretty much nothing. Here and there I would feel like a tiny little, like as if someone poked me with a needle, but nothing crazy. 30 minutes of complete numbness. I could have fallen asleep. I kind of wanted to fall asleep. And then it kind of cut it down to like 50% where you still could feel it. We were definitely aware of it. It was still a nice break from what it was. I would say if you get tattoos regularly, I think that this is something nice to kind of have just as a backup. Again, make sure it's okay with your tattoo artist. Talk to your tattoo artist and make sure that they don't have a problem with using this product. At the end of the day, it's kind of their realm and it's their arena. So if they don't want to use it, they don't have to. They don't have to feel comfortable with it. But I just want to talk about it. It was definitely nice, especially because we used it right before Caitlin was doing all of the extra details, all of the whites around the chain of the Heart of the Ocean and around the actual blue diamond. That's when she gets really detailed and nitpicky, and so it was nice to kind of just be able to zone out for that. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this was helpful for any of you. Yeah, so see you next time.